What's up, guys? Today's question comes from Caleb Brown. He asks, hey John, today's goal was trying to switch my feet in a standing throw. Oh boy, that was rough. I couldn't wrap my head around switching my feet. You got any tips? There's a couple different styles of finish in the throw in discus. There is the non-reverse, which you finish the throw, bah, something like that. And then of course there's the reverse, which is what Caleb's talking about with switching the feet. And it's like this. Well, a concept, if we want to get as much power and energy into the discus as possible, we need to keep our feet grounded as long as possible. So what I mean is, the longer we're working the ground with the discus in our hand, then the more energy is going to go on the discus. And again, the reverse, the switching of the feet, is just a reaction of finishing the work on the ground. And it's simply your right foot goes where your left foot was. We get into trouble and it gets awkward when we try to force it. So, because there's this timing between that finish of the push with the legs and the discus come out of our hand. Like, perfect timing is this right side finishes, full extension, discus finally comes out. And when that happens, the reaction is right leg comes to where the left was. Boom. But a lot of times we don't make it that far. So we start spinning and we start throwing and we try to throw too soon and we shift onto our front leg. Back leg comes off and we're out here like this, and then it's awkward to switch your feet. We end up spinning and turning a lot. If you watch me, that's how I reverse. I typically switch my feet somewhat poorly. That's okay, we'll work on that. The other thing that happens is we sit back on our legs too long. So we go out here and we never fully get that extension with our knees, hips, and torso. And so it's kind of this stuck position here at the end. When you're throwing, you're turning, lifting of the hips, going to throw. In that process, you need to think like you're doing a vertical jump. Boom. Okay, so what you're doing there in that jump is using your leg power, transferring that into your hips, and you come up off the ground. That's the exact same way you make energy while throwing the discus. But here's the catch. You need to maximize and have that full position, but stay on the ground with the discus in your hand as long as possible. So again, we want to have this massive surge of power upward, but at the same time, stay on the ground with our feet, keep them on the ground, and keep the discus in our hand as long as possible. And when you do that, both of those together, explode up and keep the discus in your hand as long as possible, that's when the switching of the feet happens naturally. So you wind up, and you let go of that. Let me throw one. All you have to do is extend knees, hips, torso, and your right foot goes where your left foot was. Then you gotta keep this simple. Right foot goes where the left foot was. Ideal position. Right foot lands flat on the ground, side of your foot facing out like this. So slow motion here, it's turning, extending. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have a question about shot put or discus technique, please leave it in the comment section below, because I want to answer your question. Keep training hard, and I'll see you on the next video.